Hello again, everybody. I'm Unthermal, and for those of you who don't know, this is AdVenture Capitalist. I played this game like crazy back in the day, and I saw that it was free on Steam, and I was like, wow, that's on Steam, I can't believe it. But in short, this is one of those auto-clickers you've heard so much about. And it's beautiful, and don't insult it, I love it. I played this game so much, literally so much when I was a kid. Not even when I was a kid. By the way, I don't know if you guys can see the screen flashes or not, but if you can, I just have way too big a monitor for the game to handle. But this game is basically the definition of dopamine release, and you can sit in like an airport or a classroom or just about anywhere and play this thing for literal just hours on end without ever getting up or recognizing the things that are going on around you. It's great. Where do we purchase managers again? Yeah. $1,000. How much we're getting per click? 33? That shouldn't take too long. But yeah, you get managers to automate stuff. And you slowly build up the cash. Now this is really what I wish my dream is to make real life like AdVenture Capitalist. That is my dream. That will always be my dream, is to make life like AdVenture Capitalist. I just wish my life could be like AdVenture Capitalist, boys. Then all would be good. We wouldn't have any issues, ever. And the world would just be grand if my life was like AdVenture Capitalist. It'd be so much nicer. But no, it's funny, I've actually taken steps to just listen to that delightful soundtrack. It's actually just a beautiful game. It's just kind of, there's something very, very cathartic about it. Very, very cathartic about it. Just being like, yep, this is what I do now. I wish I got paid like this, dude, and it was this easy to open a business. Because I've actually tried opening businesses. Or, I say try. I opened like a couple online businesses and then tried to get in contact with suppliers, and the suppliers were like, yeah, we can't. I was like, well, that's understandable given the circumstances. As you all know, the circumstances. So, but no, I've actually tried a couple different business ventures, and I'm thinking about trying another one soon. I've also been getting involved in the stock market. Don't take anything I say as financial advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, and I'm not trying to give you advice. But I've had good things happen, you know, and it's been pretty cool so far. Hopefully one of these days YouTube can be like this, at least a little bit, in small part. Where you can just kind of click away and make thumbnails and produce videos, and the bars will just tick. That'd be beautiful. YouTube plus Patreon or something like that. But this is Venture Capitalist, where capitalism reigns supreme. It's very good. It's a very good game. It's what I base a lot of my life philosophy off of. A video game that started out as a mobile app. You know, honestly, I think that's the epitome of what all people should base their life-defining characteristics on. A mobile game that not at all realistically simulates the economy from like the 2000s. That's this is not from the 2000s. This came out in 2012, I think. But from almost a decade prior, that is definitely what you should base your life decisions on. That you can take as advice from me. Oh, Lord. Boys, we've almost got our third manager. No, fourth manager, sorry. We already got the car wash going. Now we got the pizzeria. I wonder what we named the pizzeria. No, Marco's is taken. Mario's is taken. All the Italian names are already gone. Can't use any of those. They're copyrighted. How's quarantine been for you guys? So far, it's been a lot of this for me, you know? Just getting things ticking, sitting around, watching stuff work. Minus the making hundreds of thousands of dollars part. I'm poor as I'll ever be right about now, so that's not exactly an accurate depiction of my current financial situation. We almost have enough money for you, right? I just bite my arm right there. Dude, when you have an itch but you're playing a game that you want to micromanage, so you just bite your arm instead. I literally did that at the very beginning. That's what I did at the very beginning, was turn it to buy Max. What's our next manager cost? $1.25 million? Okay. We can do $1.25 million. Easy. Not a big deal. Easy. $1.25 million. Watch. It'll just take us like 5 minutes. We already got $250,000. Dude, I wish $250,000 rolled in like that. Gosh. We've almost got enough money to retire in today's climate. Let's see here. Almost. Oh, we're getting there. We can almost retire. And this would be the point at which most people could retire permanently. That works for me. Oh, we can't buy 2, can we? Well, it'll be back very soon. We're almost that much again. Go donuts. Buy our upgrades. Now we're getting a lot more money a lot faster. Yep. We're already back up to almost a fifth of a mil. We'll be back up to a fifth of a mil once this ticks over, I think. Yep, definitely. Boom. What's career? Oh, wow. Interesting. You have a swag, you have inventory. Now that's new. That's something they added to the game that was different than before. But another reason I wanted to go ahead and do a small video like this, where there's not really much to focus on, is because I really want to sit down and talk with you guys about where the channel's headed and what we want to do with it. Because we just had 2 really big series on the channel, Oxygen not included, in Minecraft, end recently. And I don't really, you know, right now I'm thinking about a lot of different games to replace them, and we've been playing a couple different games on the channel to see what y'all like. And so I'd really love some feedback on what you guys like to see as a permanent addition, you know, a permanent series on the channel. Because I think it'd always be nice to have some content for you guys that you guys can rely on, that comes out consistently. So what would you guys like to look at as that kind of content? You know, what would you guys like to see? And then secondarily, I know I do a lot of bulk content, where I do like 2 videos a day. Of course that'll change if this YouTube channel ever gets bigger and we start actually making money from it and stuff like that. Then I can start easing back and start actually putting more time into it and get it to where we're putting out really high quality videos twice a day very easily. But as of right now, I can do like one of 2 things. I can either do what I'm doing now, where I focus on quantity and I focus on getting 2 videos out every single day for you guys, or I could focus on quality and maybe do like 2 video releases a week. But then I'd be able to edit them, I'd be able to put a lot more time into the thumbnails, be able to put a lot more time into the descriptions and stuff like that. And if you guys are into that kind of thing, and as well as the content. So give me some feedback on what you guys would really like to see. I mean, would you guys like to see maybe some more long-form content if it was better edited and better produced? Or would you guys like to continue to see more short-form content that's uncut raw footage of yours truly? Because, I mean, I like uncut raw footage of yours truly, but I'm me, so, you know, I don't exactly have the same taste as everybody else. So I'd like to hear, you know, what you guys want. It'd be very interesting. And I'll make sure to take your guys' really microtransactions even in the PC release. But no, I want to take your suggestions very seriously, and I want to try and work with you guys to make this channel a better place for everybody and make it a little bit more entertaining for everybody. But so far, honestly, I think the channel's gone really well, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. I mean, we've got an 80% subscriber to viewer ratio. We've got like a 95% like ratio on the entire channel. We've got people active in the comments section. I mean, the support has been pretty wild on this channel, so I can't thank you guys enough for that. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this video to talk to you guys for a little bit over some nice chill gameplay of a game I used to play as a kid. So, I think we're going to buy ourselves a hockey team just to make my good friend, well, I would say good friend. I've never actually met the dude or talked to him. I just watched a ton of his YouTube videos and used him as a lot of inspiration for the channel. But we'll just buy a hockey team real quick and and follow up to NL, to Northern Line. And then we'll go ahead and end the video. I don't know, maybe we'll buy a movie studio too. I really, really enjoy this game. Like, it just gets so addicting so fast. Like, I just want to keep on clicking stuff and making more money. And as soon as you can make real life something like this, you've won. You've really won. Speaking of that, another thing I've tried out, well, I already talked about this, but I tried drop shipping. I not really tried. What I did was I like set up a storefront and everything, and then tried to contact suppliers, and it fell through. I set up Teesprings. Those have not made any money, but they're cool. And then I do Twitch and YouTube, of course, which those don't make any money yet, but they're going well, and they're getting support. So thank you guys for that. And then I guess I really haven't done anything else. I gotta get busy. I mean, I invested in the stock market, but that doesn't really count. That's passive. That's not active. I'm not day trading or anything because I don't have an account large enough for that. So, yeah. I think I'll try and look at more things that I could possibly do. Okay, you got stuck. It's actually kind of peaceful, to be honest. This is definitely one of those games that makes quarantine a lot easier. This is a quarantine coping mechanism for the pros, just saying. This is for all the pros out there, this is a quarantine coping mechanism in itself. Like, I mean, you just look at this face. You see this face? This is the face of someone who is absolutely content with their life and is quite happy. I want that face. Not like steal his face, like, I want to be content or happy. This is a bit of a weird video, honestly. But I think it's okay. You need to put out a weird one every once in a while. Speaking of weird things, I've been talking to people. I know, shocker. I went and talked on a bunch of different Discords for small YouTubers and YouTubers in general, and I was talking to people about how they make thumbnails, and most people were like, yeah, I just throw that stuff into Canva and hit done, or like, I throw that stuff into Photoshop and then hit done, and I'm like, wait, is that easy for you guys? Because when I make, I know it doesn't look like it never looks like it, but when I sit down to make videos, I go into Pixel Editor, and it takes me a good, like, 15 minutes to throw together one, which, I mean, I know 15 minutes is not that much time, but it's interesting just to see what others do in terms of a creative process and what they're doing to have the success they've had on YouTube. Like, one thing I'd love to do is I'd love to talk to, like, Markiplier or, like, somebody who really hit it off big and just see what they did, you know? Ask them what really sent it for them. We're about to get our hockey team in just a second. Unless I waste my money on a manager, but I don't think we're going to do that. But yeah, it's just been an interesting conversation with you guys about the channel and what you guys like to see and just about everything else. We're going to go ahead and buy our hockey team, and I'm going to head out. So thank you all so much for watching. If you watched this far, you're an awesome person and a really good fan. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you all enjoy the next video. It might appear on screen somewhere. And have a good rest of your day. Hope you like, comment, subscribe, do all the good YouTube-y stuff. And I don't want to hear about warps. And I'll see you dudes in the next video. Bye-bye.